Hi, I'm Dan Morgan, retired DBR from District 160 in Seattle, Washington. Down here for the Kourpias Classic 2024. Today we rode south from local 1781 in Burlingame, and we passed through the majestic redwood forest. We continued along the coastline, seeing the Pigeon Point Lighthouse, then continued into the Santa Cruz and gorgeous views of the Montego Bay and the old Fisherman Wharf in Monterey. We finished up the day by heading back up north to the breathtaking coastline of Half Moon Bay before returning east to local 1781 to meet with the riders and wrap up the day. It was an amazing trip.
Well, we're just happy to be here. This is our 5th year. Dora and I are two of the originals, the last two originals to make all 5 rides, and happy to be here today for the guide dogs in Burlingame, California.
It's going to be a great event. We have great weather, great trip mapped out, and we've got a lot of riders. The ride started 5 years ago. We thought about an international ride to represent our international president, George Kourpias, and honor his birthday. And we started 5 years ago here in the Western Territory. It's rotated from the Western to the South to Eastern Territory, now transportation.
And the Midwest.
And the Midwest. And so everybody puts on the challenge of who can raise the most amount of money. And this is our 5th time, and we will continue to ride as long as we can and continue to push and raise money for guide dogs.
Good morning, sisters and brothers. My name is Edison Fraser. I am the Chief of Staff to the Air Transport Territory. After yesterday's starting ride, today our riders will ride north through the historic downtown of San Francisco and over the beautiful and spectacular Golden Gate Bridge. The charter bike riders will travel along the coastline, passing through Stinson Beach up to Bodega Bay. We'll conclude the day heading southeast over the Russian River and then south to Point Bonita Lighthouse, returning east to local 1781, thus far completing day 2 of this beautiful ride.
Good morning. My name is David Sullivan, Eastern Territory General Vice President, out here in the beautiful California for the Kourpias ride. This is day 2. We have a lot of beautiful motorcycles, cars coming today. This is what our members do. They participate, they get out here, and they get involved to help raise money for our guide dogs program. And day 2 is going to be up through the mountains and out to the ocean. It's going to be a beautiful ride here today. And the Air Transport Department has done an incredible job putting this together. It's been a really great, safe ride for everybody, and we really enjoyed ourselves.
Hey everybody, Russ Gitlin here, Guide Dogs of America, Tender Loving Canines. I just wanted to take a minute and thank the Air Transport group for putting on this wonderful Kourpias Canine event. Today, day 2, we're at the Golden Gate Bridge, and we've had a wonderful ride. We have probably about 30 people on motorcycles and the 3-wheelers and so on and so forth. I want to take a second too and give a shout out to the spotters and Local Lodge 1781 for throwing this wonderful event. We couldn't do what we do without you, so thank you very much.
Hi, this is Richie Johnson, General Vice President, Air Transport Territory of the IAM. We're on day 3 of our K9 Kourpias Classic run, and what an event it's been. We've had 3, we're on to our 3rd day, and we've already had 2 days of great, beautiful runs. Today, we're going to be heading through San Francisco, up inland towards Napa wine country. We're going to go through Napa into Calistoga, and then from Calistoga, we're going to head over the mountain past beautiful Lake Berryessa into the farmlands of Winters, and spend a little time at Puda Creek, and then head on back through the East Bay, Dublin, and just it's going to be a beautiful run. And this whole event has been spectacular from day 1 till now. I want to thank everybody that's contributed and been a part of this, whether you're here in person or you contributed online. We raised an enormous amount of money, setting the record at $190,000. Like, all I can say is wow, and thank you. Thank you to everyone that's been a part of this. We look forward to seeing you next year. Don't miss it. It's a great time for a great cause.